Hey, welcome back to the Weekly Word, Outdoor Adventure Time. We're in Loudon County. It's kind of an interesting place that not a lot of people even know about. Do you remember 1976? If you're as old as me, America was celebrating the bicentennial. Yeah, but some people had a job with the TVA and they were very busy digging up graves. That's what they were paid to do. All the graves that were going to be submerged by the new Tellico Lake, they had to relocate them. And this is where they brought them to. I counted 10 or 12 different cemeteries that were put in this old Rollins cemetery. There were just a handful of people in it to start with, and then all of a sudden there were like hundreds relocated here. Many of them unknown, the markers just say unidentified, and they brought their stones with them and put a section of what cemetery they came from as they put them in this section. It's interestingly, you go looking in here and you start thinking about segregation, desegregation. Back in the 60s, it was all about the schools, desegregating the schools, but we actually even had segregated cemeteries. There's at least 2 slave cemeteries that are relocated here, and there's a couple of Confederate soldiers right up here I saw, so that's the ultimate desegregation of a cemetery, I guess. They've got the slaves and the Confederate soldiers all buried in the same place here. But there's still a really big one that is segregated, and I'm going to take you down here. We're going to look at this other cemetery that is totally segregated from the blacks and the whites. It's where they relocated the Native Americans. So let's go down the road by the magic of video and electronics, and we'll poof up in another cemetery here in a minute. Hey, here we are. Thanks for zooming from Loudon County down to Monroe County on the other side of the Little Tennessee River. And we're down at the Sequoia Birthplace Museum for the next graveyard, if you would. There's 191 Cherokee who are buried in this mound here. This is what they did with the Cherokee that they dug up and relocated the ones that they could find before they flooded the valley with the Tellico Lake. They moved them down here, 191 of them. One more up Oconostota, about 12 or 13 miles upriver. But here we are, as I said, we still have segregated cemeteries. They took the whites and they took the blacks and they put them in the Rollins cemetery when they were relocating graves. And they took the Cherokee and they put them here. Rollins kind of been desegregated. They put the slave cemetery graves together with the Confederate cemetery graves, but it's kind of like, wow, you know, the Bible, in God's eyes, where there is no segregation, that there'll be no segregation when we get to heaven. And in God's eyes, there's no segregation down here today. He says there's neither bond nor free. That's slaves or master, neither bond nor free. There's neither male nor female even. There's neither Greek nor Jew. Well, in God's eyes, there's neither black nor white nor red nor brown. There's not going to be different sections of heaven because we're all equal as we stand around the cross of Christ. So that's something to keep in mind. And the whole segregation thing is man-made, not God-made, isn't it? But it'll all work out one of these days. But in the meantime, it's all dependent upon what you do with Jesus Christ in this world. So I hope you've accepted Him as your Lord and Savior. We'll see you next week on the Weekly Word, Outdoor Adventures.